Today is gonna be, oh wait, here we okay. Hi guys, welcome to another Thunder Thigh Thursday. I'm your host, Meghan McCarthy. Why am I still awkward about intros? I've been doing this for a minute now. This week, I kind of want to talk about something that I just feel like would be good for everybody to hear. So, no matter who you are, no matter where you are, no matter what you are, I just think this is like kind of important to hear. So, let me let you hear it. Last week, I was contacted by this really big TV show. I'm not gonna name the name of the show. They actually found me because of my YouTube channel, so there's a chance that they'll see this video and maybe hate me forever, but that's okay. They emailed me asking if I wanted to be on one of their upcoming shows. It says, "We're doing a segment on voice makeovers and I wanted to reach out to see if you'd be interested in participating. Let me know and I can send over more info. We're a nationally syndicated show, so it will be great exposure for your channel." You know, you hear that and you think like, oh, that'd be great. Like, you know, I'm trying to get more exposure and get out there. I'm still hoping that the right director hears my voice at some point and is like, yes, you are the next lead in our Pixar animated film. And I'll be like, yes, finally. I swear, I'm always in a weird mood whenever I film. Maybe because I took like a super long nap today, so now I'm just like, what? So I set up the phone call with this person and I get on the phone and the first thing that they ask me is about being bullied about my voice. It's not the person's fault though, this is their job. I'm sure that's what they were told to ask when they got on the phone with me. And I told her, you know, I was bullied a little bit in school. Honestly, not much. I mean, I had teachers that were more mean to me than kids were about my voice. I had like a lot of awkward experiences because of it, a lot of mean stares and things like that, but it really wasn't like my whole life I've been like attacked for having this voice. I felt very shy in college when I would speak in classes because that's when I was like in a class of like 200 people and everyone would like turn around and look and be like, where is this baby coming from? So that made me shy and uncomfortable. But anyways, the point is I wasn't like horribly insulted or bullied about my voice on a regular basis until I got on the internet. At first it was a little hard to deal with, but now I just know that there are a lot of imbeciles in the world that leave mean comments to strangers about things that they have no control over. And that's unfortunately how our society is now, but I don't let it affect me, for the most part. I'm not perfect. I'm also not a robot, so I do have feelings. So anyways, we keep talking a little more, and this person was, you know, again, this person was not mean or anything, they were just doing their job, but then they asked me, they were like, so, like, how do you feel about your voice? It was almost in a tone like, so how do you feel about your ex dating that new girl? Like, so how do you feel about your awful voice? Does that make sense? I don't know. It just felt kind of like a tone where they wanted me to say, like, oh, I hate my voice, like, my life has been so hard because of my voice, like, please, God, help me change it. And instead, that was not my response because I don't feel that way. I told her, I said, I really like my voice. It makes me stand out. People remember me for it. I do get hate for it, but I get hate for other things too. It doesn't matter if you're the most perfect looking, sounding human being in the world. There will still be people that will be mean to you. So I don't want to go through any kind of surgeries or therapies or whatever it would take for them to try to fix me. And that was what they wanted to do on the show. As soon as I told this person, I was like, I like my voice, you know, there are difficult moments for me in life because of it, but I don't want to change it. I don't think I need to change it. I don't think because other people think that it sucks that should make me try to see if I can change it. So instantly this person was like, oh, okay, well I don't think you're right for the show then. I was like, yeah, I don't think so either. To wrap that all up, because I just blabbered for a long time there, probably not making a ton of sense. My point is that I thought I was about to have a cool, exciting opportunity, but it turns out that it was really just focused on negativity and being told that I need to change who I am because other people think I need to change who I am. Like, this person was shocked that I didn't want to see if my voice could be fixed. But if it ain't broke, don't break it. In the world we live in today, we are taught that if we have something about us that other people don't like, that we should change it. But that is not how we should think at all. At all. It's the same, like, I get comments about my lips being too small, which I know, like, other girls deal with that too, and that's why so many people get lip injections. If you're uncomfortable with your lips because you look in the mirror and you had the thought, like, wow, I would be happier about myself if I made my lips bigger. Okay, but I never thought that until I started getting mean comments about my lips being small. And then once I got these comments, I was like, wow, like maybe I should get lip injections like everybody else so that I'll look better and, you know, feel better. But that's not the case. I never even thought about my lips until strangers insulted them. I think that we are just kind of taught nowadays that if something isn't right about us or normal, that we should change it. Oh, we have to change it. If our lips are too small, we have to get them bigger. If our boobs are too small, we need to make them bigger. If our waists are too big, we need to make them smaller. Like, if our skin looks bad in that picture, we need to Photoshop it. I just feel like there are all these different outlets and people and whatever else telling us that we need to change to satisfy other people. It's so shitty. It shouldn't be like that. You guys, no matter who you are, or what you look like, or what you sound like, or anything, you don't need to change anything about yourself at all, unless you're like a murderer or something like that. Like, that's a totally different story. Not gonna get into that. Obviously, don't be a murderer. I just feel like people need to know that you don't need to change who you are to please other people, and realize that it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks or says or wants you to fix about yourself. You don't need to fix anything. You really don't. You're all perfect. You're all so perfect the way you are, and it's so good that we're all different. And if we all keep changing to try to make other people happy, then we're all gonna look like creepy little clones, and it would just be a terrible world. I don't know, you guys. I think I sometimes really suck at trying to make these more serious videos, but I just feel like this is so important for me to try to get this point across. Don't change for anyone. If your mom tells you, hey, you've been drinking a little bit too much vodka lately, then maybe that's something to consider. But if you have people that don't love you and care about you, that are telling you that you need to change the way you look, or the way you sound, or whatever else, don't do it. Because you don't need to change anything about yourself to please anyone else, okay? That's what I'm trying to say here. And if someone does make fun of me for the way I look or sound, like, I don't want to be friends with you. That's no loss for me. If you're that shallow and judgmental of a person, I don't want you in my life, so I'm not going to change to try to make you happy. That's crazy. You can't please everybody, and you don't need to, okay? I hope that I somewhat made sense at all here. I don't know. I just want to make people happy and just try to make this internet world and the rest of the world a slightly better place, if I have any say in it. So I'm gonna try, you know? I'm not perfect at all, clearly, for some ways, but I want people to know that they're okay for who they are, and you don't need to change anything. And I don't need to change myself to get on a big TV show and to get a bigger audience, to get more views and whatever else. I'm gonna do it my way. I would not be the best motivational speaker. I have some decent thoughts up here that just don't come out well. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you still enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you follow me on Instagram to be my next shout out. My shout out today is Gypsy. Gypsy, you're awesome. You're all awesome. I love all you guys, and I'm here for you. And I think you're all beautiful, okay? I just think you're all great and wonderful in every single way. So don't change, okay? Don't change for anybody. You got it? You got it? I got some phlegm right now. Alright, anyways, okay, love you, bye!